The South China Sea, a beauty that masks a deadly intent. Here, the weather changes in a heartbeat. Beneath the surface, unseen forces prepare for chaos. Every link is tested by the weight of the abyss.
Steel meets the first breath of a gathering storm.
Nature gives its final warning before the onslaught.
Visibility drops to zero, but the danger only grows. The rocks wait for those the sea decides to break.
Comfort is the first casualty of these waters. From peace to peril in mere seconds.
You don't sail these waters, you survive them.
The radar reveals a monster born of wind and salt. The ocean's maw is always open, ready to swallow the bold.
The wind here doesn't just blow, it screams.
An unnatural chill descends, turning spray into needles of ice. Behold the height of 1,000 nightmares! The drumbeat of war and weather begins. In the darkness, the sea hides its greatest weapons. The sky and sea merge into a single chaotic entity. Size means nothing when the Earth's pulse quickens. The ocean demands total submission. Tons of liquid fury crashing down like a hammer. The world vanishes behind a curtain of salt and foam. Balance is a luxury the South China Sea forbids. The sea finds every crack, every weakness, every flaw.
What the sea takes, it never gives back.
Power is useless when you lose your grip on the world.
Ice builds, weighing down the hopes of the crew.
In this chaos, even allies become a collision risk.
Human strength is a flickering candle in this gale.
The sound of metal screaming against the tide.
Brief flashes of light reveal the scale of the struggle. The machine bleeds, but the sea keeps biting. The very tools of survival are stripped away. Wealth and commerce mean nothing to the storm. Even the stationary are not safe from the reach of the deep. The last thing many see
the shadow of the swell.
Every second is a battle for the next breath.
The sea leaves no trail, only memories of the lost.
Conflict ignites even in the heart of the hurricane.
Fire and water locked in a deadliance. Guns roar, but the ocean's roar is louder.
Light pierces the fog, carrying a message of doom. Death moves silently beneath the crashing surface.
The wind erases the evidence of the struggle.
Even the depths offer no sanctuary from the surface chaos.
Defending against enemies seen and unseen.
The sea rushes in to finish what the shell began. The wreckage of pride, scattered across the South China Sea.
The most dangerous runway on the planet.
A cry for help that the wind carries to nowhere. One final plunge into the eternal dark.
Duty remains, even when hope starts to drown.
The water itself becomes a weapon of destruction.
Hellfire on the water, fueled by the spoils of war. Agility is the only shield against the inevitable. The human spirit, tested by steel and storm. The cold arrives, a silent predator from the north. When the tropics turn Arctic, the danger doubles. The weight of the winter can sink a ship on its own.
A desperate fight to keep the steel from freezing solid.
Every exhale is a reminder of the biting frost.
The mechanical world slows as the temperature drops.
The sea breathes a mist of frozen death. Nature freezes the very moment of impact. Navigating a maze of crystalline daggers. The liquid world turns into a grinding trap. Frozen violence, waiting for a thaw that never comes.
A blizzard at sea is a whiteout of pure terror.
The sea erases your identity with a layer of white. A wall of frozen water, ready to crush everything. Nowhere is safe from the reaching fingers of the cold.
a silent testament to the struggle against the freeze. A cold sun for a colder sea. The sound of warning, styled by the frost.
The ocean uses ice as a battering ram. The King of Storms has arrived to claim his throne. The heavens join the ocean in a symphony of destruction, staring into the face of God's own fury. In the abyss, light is a forgotten memory. The sea dismantles the works of man with ease.
The South China Sea consumes its prey entirely. Insignificant specks against an infinite power.
The final moments of a dying giant.
Survival is not a victory. It is a mercy.
The morning brings no peace. Only
A brief, haunting pause in the middle of the madness.
the ocean prepares for another night of conquest. A voice in the wilderness, lost to the tide. The silent killers wait just beneath the waves. Life persists in the graveyard of the ambitious. 10,000 miles of danger, with no end in sight. It is old, it is deep, and it is never satisfied. The South China Sea, where the bold come to die. The cycle begins again. The sea always wins.